Here we go.
Is like gravity. All it takes is a little push.
What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. So glad you stopped by. And if you're brand new here, welcome. Grab a seat. Please stay a while. And as long as you're here, do me a couple favors first. Go down and hit that subscribe button and make sure to ring that notification bell. Make sure it says all so you know when the next video pops up. Hit that like button, and before you head out, drop a comment. And if you're of the 780 plus regulars here, welcome back for another round. As you also hit that like button. And before you leave, drop a comment, because as we all know, YouTube does love those comments. And of course, as always, share this video with your friends on all social media. My socials for Instagram and X are down below in the description, along with a link to that wonderfully fabulous Joker Voice merch store. Okay. Once is an anomaly. Twice, a coincidence. 3 times, we have a pattern. And here we are, for the 3rd year in a row, heading into WrestleMania, and one of the main events, there is, how should we say, shenanigans at play. Now, specifically, these have all been matches involving Cody Rhodes. Now, after the events of this past Friday on SmackDown, it seems very obvious, at least to me, that it's not just TKO interfering, but specifically one particular board member, and that would be this chucklehead, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Fuck.
Now, for the sake of this video, I'm not going to completely go over the segment on Friday with Pat McAfee. That will be discussed in a lot more detail tonight on Wednesday Night is Overbooked. I am, however, going to lay a little bit of a foundation of how the current WWE operates. Now, 3 years ago, the WWE, along with the UFC, was purchased by the Hollywood entertainment company Endeavor. Now, a little time later, these two entities, along with the Pro Bull Riders, got lumped into their own entity unto themselves under the banner known as TKO. As we all know, Paul Triple H Levesque is the head of creative for the WWE. But he is not the final word. He does have a boss. And that boss is the form of WWE President Nick Khan, who has been a friend of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson since they were kids. Now, these two also have a boss above them, and that is the TKO CEO and board chairman, Ari Emanuel. Now, Ari Emanuel has been business partners with Dwayne Johnson for over 20 years. And as I said, he is the head of the board that Dwayne Johnson is a member of. Now that you have an idea of what the corporate structure looks like, I want to take a look on how Dwayne has used this in his attempts to sabotage the WWE.
This is gonna be good.
So all of this starts after the 2024 Royal Rumble, where Cody Rhodes becomes only the 4th person to win back-to-back Royal Rumbles, including the likes of Shawn Michaels, Hulk Hogan, and Stone Cold Steve Austin. You clearly see Cody Rhodes point to the WrestleMania sign, clearly point at Roman Reigns for a rematch from WrestleMania 39 the year before. It's here that now board member of TKO, Dwayne Johnson, decides he's going to flex his muscles, figuratively, and he's going to usurp Cody's WrestleMania spot and insert himself into the main event, the title match, versus Roman Reigns, 2 months before WrestleMania. Now, what happened after that is one of the biggest fan movements that I have seen since the Yes movement with hashtag We Want Cody. Compromises were made. Dwayne becomes the final boss. And what we got was the night one main event where Seth Rollins teams with Cody Rhodes versus The Rock and Roman Reigns, which then set up the night two main event, Roman versus Cody for the WWE title in what was probably the greatest WrestleMania main event ever.
That is true.
And that takes us to last year, 2025. So after a very confusing corporate Dwayne appearance on the Netflix debut of Raw, we don't see Rock again until a few weeks before the Elimination Chamber, where, according to Dwayne, he got a call from TKO CEO Harry Emanuel that ticket sales were a little slow for that event and that the WWE needed The Rock to show up. So a week prior, the final boss shows up on SmackDown and makes Cody Rhodes a Faustian offer that The Rock will make all his dreams come true in exchange for Cody Rhodes' soul. Okay, weird. Now we come to the Elimination Chamber. The event, John has won the chamber match. He's going to WrestleMania to face Cody. Cody joins him in the ring. Out comes The Rock with Travis Scott. Okay, sure. And he wants Cody's answer. And the answer?
Hey, Rock! Go fuck yourself!
We then get the John Cena heel turn going into WrestleMania. But when it comes time for the main event and for this entire angle to pay off, Rock is nowhere to be found. He's an absolute no-show. And what we got at WrestleMania 41 is the worst WrestleMania main event ever.
That's a fact.
And now that brings us to this past Friday on SmackDown. For the past few weeks, they've been playing this angle where Randy's been talking to a mystery person on the phone. Of course, the question is, who is Randy talking to? Speculations such as his dad, Ace Cowboy Bob Orton, possibly someone like Kevin Owens, who has history with both Cody and Randy. So in the opening segment of the show, we got the answer as to who Randy's been talking to. The person who convinced Randy Orton to once again become the diabolical one, the Viper, to leave Cody a bloody mess is none other than former color commentator Pat McAfee.
That makes no sense.
Now, it was later reported by outlets such as Bodyslam.net and PW Insider that the addition of McAfee to this story came from above, from TKO chairman Ari Emanuel, who also happens to be Pat McAfee's agent. Now, apparently, Ari thinks that Pat is going to be able to sell tickets and thinks very highly of Pat. As he has said, he views Pat McAfee in Hollywood as the next Sylvester Stallone. Once, an anomaly. Twice, a coincidence. 3 times, that's a pattern. For 3 years in a row, TKO has interfered with WrestleMania main events, specifically involving Cody Rhodes. Now, this is my opinion here, and it's that Dwayne has shown that he is very, very thin-skinned, and he is butthurt still that the WWE fans rejected him and said, hashtag, we want Cody. And you know who else Dwayne has a beef with? That's right, Paul Triple H Levesque. I mean, think about it. Every time that TKO has interfered, it has been with significantly less and less time for WWE creative to turn TKO's chicken shit into chicken salad. And Paul Levesque is going to take the blame for all of this publicly, make no mistake. And don't get me wrong, there is a lot of blame to be put on Paul Levesque for the overall creative of the WWE product. But I will tell you this, it is absolutely certain in my mind that Mr. TKO board member, Dwayne Johnson, he wants Paul Levesque out so he can insert his production company, $7, and his little lackey, Brian Gewirtz, as head of WWE Creative. But again, this is just my opinion. Let me know yours down below in the comments. And of course, be sure to tune in tonight, 6 p.m. Pacific, right here on this channel, where we will definitely be talking about this and a lot more. I'm talking me and the guys on Wednesday night is overbooked. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, folks. Again, quick reminder before you head out the door, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, hey, thanks for sticking around this long. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you folks all very soon. Hope you're having a great week. Have a wonderful rest of the week ahead of you. Always have fun. Keep talking. Keep smiling. Until next time.